Alright, we're here in the past future.
No, the past present participle.
We're the peasant?
Maybe. Basically, we came back to 1931 because Doc Brown's time machine came to find us.
Right.
It fetched or whatever.
Yep.
It brought us a talking dog.
Uh-huh.
And last time we were trying to talk to young Emmett Brown from 1931.
There he is.
We got a little bit overzealous, the same way I do around women. We were all basically like, hey, I have the same interests as you. Will you be my friend forever? Please accept my roses. And he was like not into that. He thought it was kind of weird.
Yep.
So we have ourselves a problem. We got to figure out how to get him to trust us.
Yeah.
So I want to run you through the paces of an adventure game. We've hit this obstacle.
Right.
Last time we didn't seem to know what to do.
Right.
Today we started up maybe not as much idea either. So we got to figure out what to do. Let's look at all our options.
Alright, so we got this in our inventory here. We have this.
We have the 1931 Brown residence phone number.
We've got a tape recorder with Doc's voice on it.
And Marty with 3 exclamation points written in masking tape.
Right. We've got Doc's notebook, and we've got a picture of his dad, which I'm assuming he's going to like disappear on at some point in the future when we mess everything up.
It'll probably be important. There's somewhere in the game where you can get him to state why he has the photo, and he says something to the effect of like, I keep this around as like a reminder of what could have been or something, because you know the photos of his family were very important in the first one.
I think this is the most sensible option.
Doc's notebook.
I'm gonna like
on
Doc's
young Doc.
Doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
That's a reasonable argument.
That's actually probably a good point.
All right, so that in mind, is there anything else that you see here that would be useful to you?
I mean, he probably won't like playing this for him either. Oh,
think,
really?
Think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the
Oh, I
A
see.
multiplied by the inverse of A.
This is sort of a not sequencing problem. Before we had the thing where we weren't able to solve the problem at Edna Strickland's house until we had done the correct thing to trigger it. Here, if you go talk to like Doc in the prison, then he'll be like, how'd it go? And you're like, really shitty, like he doesn't trust me at all.
Right.
And then he's like, really? Like, what is he doing? And you're like, he's muttering this weird equation to himself. And he's like, oh, I'm probably just trying to like relieve stress. I always used to do that as a kid. You have to like tell me what it is he's saying so that I can tell you the answer, and then he'll like think you're a science guy.
Alright, so we've got to go to him now with the tape.
Yes, we should go to him.
Got it.
I'm telling you this because it would take you a really long time to figure that out since you've done it in a different order. Because if you talk to him first, obviously it sort of sets all that up, but if you don't...
Gotcha. Alright, running along. Oh, what am I stuck on?
You can't walk in the middle of the street. You have to... Don't jaywalk. Kids, don't jaywalk.
Oh, you can't walk in the middle of the street? That's
Don't Michael jaywalk.
Which way is the...
It's this way. Keep going. Keep it up. You're doing very well. Keep it up. Yeah!
Yeah, baby. I'm so good.
Have you found my younger self yet?
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense.
Dick move.
I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't
All
giving
right.
him the answer mess up the time stream?
Oh my god, did you just see him in the background? Young Emmett Brown just, like, Gumby slid across the background. It was amazing, yeah. Back that up, like, 30 seconds, people watching this. It was great.
Alright. How do I exit? There it is.
Hang in there, Doc.
Use the exit button. I would recommend that, generally, you should probably try talking to characters about a number of the things they have to say.
Yeah. Talk to dudes about their stuff. Emmett, I got something very important to share with you.
Is it your penis?
Yep.
I'm not sure he'll go for that.
Oh, he'll go for it. They always do.
They always do.
Always.
I am a dog.
I can just talk to him now.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Shit. We better run.
This move.
She's it's the paralegal.
Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A.
Of course!
That's it! That's the solution to Ivan's
Yeah,
conundrum.
I mean, I can't believe you didn't, like, get that before when he was just saying it.
Come on.
I was thinking it, like, really hard, trying to, like, transmit it to
How to
you.
build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
See? He thinks you're Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I'm from the planet Vulcan! Probably none of these. I'm gonna go with this one.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill.
Oh, doesn't matter what
There's
you say.
Yeah.
only one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Sure, we can go with that.
This is a really important choice, Tek. Choose wisely.
I'm gonna play it coy.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
The notion that it's a scale model seems really strange when you see how it's laid out later.
I need a fully operational, a fully sized.
Fully operational.
I need both of those. I need it tonight,
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model.
but I didn't say that.
Fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to,
Was he just gonna say all of that anyway?
Dr. McCall.
I don't know for sure. I think I've always chosen the same option.
Model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know
Ah.
how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's going
Prohibition.
up the speakeasy.
Prohibition is always causing us problems.
Seriously.
I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by
All
tonight.
right.
Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Why am I doing his clerk work?
Because you need his help.
My grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey,
Oops.
I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go
Hey,
talk
speaking
to him.
of prohibition,
Why not?
did you
Manny
hear
can tell us
that,
Arthur's-
We're doing it again? Shit!
No, the opposite of that.
Chicago overcoat.
Apparently the federal government just passed a law saying that medical marijuana is legal.
The federal government?
The Fed, the FED, baby.
I have not heard that. No.
You can go get a card legally by the feds now. I mean, not from them, but they won't
It's
bother
still,
you.
you still have like the card system.
Yeah. So it's still the same thing, but they're gonna stop like raiding medical marijuana places and shit like
I don't
that.
understand why they were doing that to begin with.
Kiwi all over my
I don't know,
socks.
because some feds are assholes apparently.
Get out of here.
Did you like the spelling of that?
Huh?
Get out of here, one word.
Shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine.
I'm
my
glad that the
shoes,
world doesn't really work like this. You there! I'm in a position to need a shoe shine, and you're the closest person!
I'll shine your shoes.
Shine, shine. Shine, shine, shine. I am a dog.
Do you know how to shine a shoe?
I know how to make a noise on your shoe with a brush. Is that not the same thing?
Yep,
Looking for
it's
a
the
guy
same thing.
named
Then yes, I'm very good at it.
Wow, that's cool.
Sort of a relative.
He's my employee. He's very busy today.
Very busy doing illegal things. Why am I saying this out loud?
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
Sure, we can go with this one.
And I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
I'm not done yet, asshole.
Yeah, what up with
Is that
that?
Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat.
Holding?
Now it's my peanut bowl.
That seems needlessly punitive.
I feel like this will be
Arthur's hat
useful.
off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Okay.
Maybe you could get some of his peanuts. Maybe that's what you need.
Peanuts?
I'll go for some peanuts.
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead.
He's definitely got a better vocabulary than most of the Tannins.
Don't mind if I do. What the hell is that? Oh, are we gonna do that move?
I don't know what you're talking about. The oldest trick in the book.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Hey!
I don't know why we're stealing his hat, but I'm sure it'll be useful.
I want to know where all the peanuts went. That's what I want to know.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Also, while I do love this game, this is like the lowest stakes chase scene in the history of time. They're like running around an empty grassy courtyard over a hat.
Yeah.
A hat that he like stole randomly from some guy in the first place. And I can't imagine why Emmett would like agree to help you at this point.
Yeah, I would not catch it if I
Yeah, I'd be like, nope, no part of that.
Want to be killed. Thanks very much. Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah, that was a pretty smooth move. Oh no, they pulled the trolley passed and I have no idea where they went in this completely empty town with like no one in any direction.
What a move! They invented it. That's where it came from. That was the first time it ever happened.
Yeah.
Did he just step in shit?
He did. The Tannen always manages to find shit. Remember that.
I will. Gales and Mechas and fine. Thing.
So, is that like the one law office in town, do you think?
Like that.
Probably.
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out.
I also like that he doesn't ask you about that.
Yeah.
Because, like, that would seem like an insane thing, right? Like, that's the most dangerous guy in town. Why did you steal a thing from him and lead him in a chase around the town square, you lunatic?
Moron.
Alright, so you got a hat.
So...
you gonna put it on? Like,
well, I'm assuming I gotta take it to McFly, but he's doing somebody's books. Where would he be doing the books?
Well, the point, that conversation was to sort of determine that you don't really know where to go. Like, Tannen knows, but Tannen's obviously not going to tell you. If you see Tannen again, like, who knows what the hell he's going to do?
Maybe he's in the flop house.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Guess not.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, now we can do the problem in reverse, right? Do you see anything in your inventory that does anything to help you further your cause?
Well, let's
I
examine.
need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
So awk.
Doc Ock? Is it Doc
I
Ock?
got this photo of George McFly.
Yep.
I can put on this hat and examine the hat.
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Let's put it on.
Maybe if you put it on, you'll think like Arthur McFly.
I don't think I can put it on.
Damn it!
So you're saying there's something in my inventory that's supposed to help me with this?
I'm asking if there is.
I don't think so.
In that case, you'll need to examine the world and try and find something that will point you in the right direction. Now keep in mind that you do have two tasks currently. One is to find Arthur McFly so you can deliver the subpoena. The other is to get alcohol as a fuel source for the rocket.
That I could probably get at the speakeasy, which is blown up. So I might be able to get it at the... Well, the last place I saw George McFly was here, at the soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen.
Let's just double check he's not there and see if they have any alcohol. Not sure how I'd figure that out, but...
Well, do you not remember what has become of the soup kitchen in recent times?
I think it's...
It's being run by Tannen?
Yeah, so figure alcohol.
Hey,
Yeah.
cue ball. What? The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment.
He's a bunch of suspicious tiny barrel. Look, he's not even holding that one. He's just floating there.
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
That's gross. I don't want that.
You think that criminals in the 20s were actually as transparent as these motherfuckers?
I'm spicing up the soup.
Here's what I think. I imagine that to us they would seem transparent, but for the time, like, these tropes weren't, like, established. So, like, they're like, really obvious use of, like, code words and shit, like, wouldn't be obvious to, like, cops or people, necessarily.
Alright, I can see that.
Like, maybe, like, the good detectives at the time would have a sense of it. But, like, not just regular cops, I don't think.
That soup was black. That soup was the same color as the pot.
Yeah, it was pot soup. And it was calling the kettle black. What?
Pipe.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Maybe you'll have to crawl through them like Shawshank.
Pretty small pipes there.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind
Can
of
I have
soup is
them?
that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's
Yeah.
special about it?
It's not soup.
It's made for grown-ups.
It's soup surprise.
Soup
What's the
for
surprise? Not soup.
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Ugh.
Bang, zoom, straight to the moon. If we ever need to go to the moon, then we should be nosy around cue ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. I could have saved them so much time and money.
I know, right?
God. Why?
Wait for it.
Oh. Oh.
Although, here's something that strikes me as odd. Okay, so cue ball was obviously stirring the soup before, right? The weird pot-colored soup.
Right.
And this guy keeps bringing deliveries of soup.
Right.
Why? Why do we have both soup being made on site and soup being delivered there?
I'm pretty sure one of them is booze, Vasco.
Right, but like, doesn't that inherently seem suspicious?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, that's just a weird thing to do.
To him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
All right. Can I sneak in here?
I could get through that.
Guess not. Today's soup is cabbage.
way.
What's in
It's cabbage. It's not cabbage soup. Today's soup is cabbage.
It's just cabbage.
Just a bowl with a head of cabbage in it. Is it a head of cabbage? What is that called?
Yeah, I think it's a head. All right, so there's a game playing. What is it playing off of?
Yo, mama. Why does Emmett just follow us in here?
I think he was. I don't know.
Again, like, we didn't say anything to him. He just shows up. Strikes me as odd. Counterflap.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Ah.
All right. Well, now.
Maybe you can ask him interesting questions about cabbage.
Excuse me.
The variety of soup.
Talking to me?
Tell me about your cabbage.
I like the top one.
I'm gonna
This
use it.
place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and
It's
the
like you can
not so
see the cue
well-to-do,
card.
and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
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 Can I have
Can
some?
I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
I like that he says that as if he means no, and then just gives you the most cartoonishly large bowl of soup possible.
So big.
Also, the spoon is quite large, but the bowl somehow just stands out to me as being just, like, absurd.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Nailed it! It's week-old cabbage soup!
All I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked.
Hey, check out that
since
spice
the
rack.
Coolidge administration.
He's got a nice rack, don't you think?
He's got a great rack.
Do to
I love that
pick this
rack.
slop up?
Would you like to touch his rack?
Have you tried
Yeah, I'd like to rummage around in his rack.
Would you like to put his rack on the wall?
What does that one mean? Is
giving
that...
the soup a little heat,
Means so many
maybe?
things.
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
Oh,
caught
bit
on.
of a tough guy, huh?
You think they would have had
I
chili
like
powder
spicy
back then?
too,
Like,
but it's gotta be
yeah,
edible
because,
for
like, I don't know, with spices,
Come on,
Like,
a little dash.
yeah.
is
it's
gonna
kind of
fill
weird,
in.
like, where...
Well, if they're in
You
California,
got moxie,
chili powder I'm
kid.
sure would be easy to get.
Spice it
Yeah,
up
I
a
guess
bit,
that's
shall we?
true.
Alright, so I'm assuming the spicing is gonna, like, do something crazy. Oh.
It's an interesting place to keep his rack.
Yeah. He moved the thing.
Right. What are your thoughts? Speak out loud.
I feel like I could, like, tap on the pipe now. Well, the thing is moved. Is it gonna cause an accident? Oh, yeah.
Huh. It caused something.
Yeah. Alright. Was that good or bad?
I'm pretty sure that was neutral, which is why the game is about to reset it.
Okay.
By the way, potentially interesting fact, I heard, and I don't know if they've, like, fixed this at this point or if we've just gotten lucky,
Right.
but apparently there's, like, a glitch here where, like, he never does the cue ball never like hits the pipe, and so like it never like shows you that important thing, and then like the game is like unwinnable.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we didn't do that then.
Yeah, so we're in fine shape.
All right, join us next episode, and we'll do something productive, hopefully.
Probably soup related.
Yeah.
Soup related things.
Soup things. Yep. See you then. The WASD controls in this room make no sense.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't think there are any in the 5-episode series that.
Why is this an option while he's standing right there?
Maybe if you just tried hard
No
enough,
way
Ted.
I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
You're just like being super passive aggressive at it.
Like, right in front of you.
You're like, oh, I wish someone would help me do this. Like, dude, I am working on it. Like, the fuck.